Hey y'all, how's everyone doing? Today, I need to talk about something that's been on my mind. We've been seeing a lot of talk about the World Cup in Atlanta, and honestly, as a foundational Black American, it's not really my sport. But with the recent events in Atlanta, it's forced me to get real about the racism coming from other countries, specifically Argentina. I've been seeing how some of these fans have been acting, and frankly, it's disgusting. The level of entitlement and outright disrespect they show when they don't get their way is something else. Let's be clear, they are lucky that the majority of foundational Black Americans aren't soccer fans, because our culture, our history, has forged a different kind of response to being targeted. We don't play those games. If they brought that kind of disrespect to the wrong people in Atlanta, with FBAs, they would have learned a very hard lesson. That city, like many others where we have deep roots, operates on a different code of conduct, which would include some of them either getting their ass kicked at the minimum or at the most they would have been sent to the afterlife. There are consequences for certain actions, and they seem completely oblivious to that reality. They seem to confuse us with other members of the diaspora, but they don't know us. They don't understand our unique struggle and the specific boundaries that have come from it. We are not a monolith. We aren't the ones to be racially disrespected. We don't just sit there and take it. We set boundaries. And we have no problem putting a foot in somebody's ass to enforce them. It's about demanding respect, not asking for it. That's a lesson they need to learn, quickly. I have to give a major shout out to Kevin Durant for speaking his mind and not backing down, and to the Black police officers in Atlanta who weren't having any of the nonsense thrown their way. They were out there doing their jobs, locking people up who deserved it, and honestly, I don't know how they kept their cool in the face of such blatant disrespect. That level of professionalism under pressure is something you have to respect. I also want to give credit to iShowSpeed. He's a brand, he's traveling the world, and he's dealing with this racism head-on, often with a camera in his face. He has way more patience than I do, that's for sure. He's showing a different kind of strength by not letting the hate derail his journey or his business. And a final shout out to Tariq Nasheed for the history lesson on Argentina. He broke down complex history, explaining how Nazis fled there after the war, and the shocking history of how they treated Black men in their wars. It's eye-opening stuff that isn't taught in schools. Understanding that hidden history is crucial because it connects the dots to what we still see happening today. Let's get real for a second because this needs to be said. Here's the bottom line. If you're a visitor in another country, your passport doesn't give you a license to be disrespectful. You keep that racism, that arrogance locked up tight at home. And here I thought that was Americans who were rude when they get out the country. These people doing me wrong. And I am an American. And that's saying something. It's simple etiquette. You don't go to someone else's house and act a fool, disrespecting their family and their rules. You show gratitude and respect because you are a guest. Because when you cross that line, the consequences are severe. That's how you lose your life or end up lost in a judicial system you don't understand, where your embassy might not be able to help. And the world is watching. It's clear that even other Latin American countries are starting to distance themselves from Argentina because of this behavior. That's a reputation no nation wants. If I were running their football league, that kind of racism would get you a lifetime ban. Period. That's all I've got to say on that for now. In my next video, I'm going to be talking about DreamCon. I really want to go, and I've got some thoughts on how people have been disrespecting those who attend. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Here are the global production settings used throughout this video.